I used to think there were certain exercises you had to do to build muscle. Like if you weren't barbell squatting or if you weren't bench pressing or deadlifting, you were basically doing it wrong. But after 9 years of coaching and working out with a lot of different people, I realized something that completely changed how I train. And honestly, it's one of the biggest reasons that my clients actually stick around. Because the truth is, you don't need specific exercises. You just need to train the right movement. One thing I learned really fast as a trainer is that if I forced my clients to do exercises that they hated or didn't feel comfortable doing, they just wouldn't laugh. They would lose motivation, skip sessions, or just quit altogether. But when I started adjusting things, swapping out exercises that they didn't like for ones that they did enjoy, the results didn't go down. They actually got better. And that's when it started to click for me. Your body doesn't care about the exact exercise. It only understands the movement pattern. So instead of saying, you have to do this lift, I want to show you the only 7 movement patterns that you need to do to get in shape. And then you can pick the exercise that is the best fit for you. First one is the squat pattern. All this means is you're bending your knees, sitting down, and standing back up. That's it. This is what trains your quads and your glutes. So yeah, you can barbell squat if you want, but if you hate it, cool, you don't have to do it. You could also do a goblet squat, a leg press, a hack squat, Bulgarian split squats, or even step ups. Next is what we call the hinge movement. This is where your hips move back, your torso leans forward, then you drive your hips forward back to where you started. This builds your hamstrings, glutes, and your lower back. Most people think of this from a deadlift. But you have options if you don't want to do a deadlift. You can do a Romanian deadlift. You can do a dumbbell Romanian deadlift, by the way. You can do hip thrust, good mornings, or kettlebell swings. Again, they're all the same pattern. Next is the horizontal press. This is pushing weight away from your chest. You're working your chest, your shoulders, and your tricep. You don't have to bench press if it wrecks your shoulders or if you just don't like it. Some people are just uncomfortable with it. So instead, you can try incline dumbbell press, a machine chest press, push-ups, chest dips, or a Smith machine press. Pick what feels good for you and what allows you to progress the best. Now we've got the vertical press. This is pressing weight overhead, straight up above you. This works mainly your shoulders and your tricep. Your options are a barbell overhead press, which is my personal favorite, a dumbbell shoulder press, a machine press, an Arnold press, or even something like a landmine press. You have a bunch of variety and one of them is not the correct answer over another. Next is the horizontal pull, pulling weight toward your body. This is what builds the thickness in your back. For this, you could do a seated cable row, a chest supported row, a dumbbell row, barbell row, or even a machine row. And then to pair with that, you have the vertical row. And this is pulling down or pulling yourself up. This is what hits your lats and gives you that width in your back. Options for the vertical pull are pull-ups, assisted pull-ups, lat pull-downs, chin-ups, or narrow grip pull-downs. Again, there is no single must-do exercise with this. Whichever one that you were able to start and progress with. And then the last one is kind of like a bonus slot. And this works your carry and your core stability. Now this is where you can kind of consider it to be like real life strength. Stuff where you have like farmer's carries, suitcase carries, planks, cable crunches, and the hanging leg raises. These all train your core to actually stabilize itself and work something that's called an anti-rotation, which is forcing your body to not rotate, twist, or lean. Really good for working your core. And carrying heavy things is one of the best exercises that you can do for overall strength. And this is where people tend to overcomplicate everything. They think I need a perfect program, I need a perfect exercise, I need to be doing what everyone else is doing, and you don't. You just need to cover the movement pattern, train them consistently, and get a little bit stronger over time. That's all you have to do. If you love to use barbells, use barbells. If you don't like to use them, don't use them. You're not training for the Olympics. You don't have to be perfect. Unless you are sport specific, then that's a whole different topic. So if you take anything out of this, stop forcing yourself into any kind of box. Pick exercises that you enjoy, stick to the basics, and focus on getting better at them over time. That's how you build a consistent physique. Honestly, that's how you make this whole thing way less stressful and enjoyable as well. So you got this, and if you need anything, I'll be right here helping you figure it out.